Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Jthaboul,
Your boy Hook.
and this is Rap Q episode 3. We got my man featuring today.
Unc Dove.
What's going on, bro?
Chilling.
Yeah, so we're gonna get it started with all three of us today. You know, a little bit more into the guy that we talked about on episode 2. But
Man. Yeah.
you know, we came to some realizations about him.
We definitely did.
If you don't know Dove, episode 2, because you know we having a little technical difficulties getting it out there, but it will be out there soon. But we got into the makeup of NBA YoungBoy.
Oh man.
Yeah, like basically when I say the makeup, is like we talked about a couple of quick facts about him, but also like who support him, because he's what inspired the topic was finding out that he's one of the
most streamed on YouTube.
On YouTube, period. And I was like, who is keeping this man at afloat? I was a little strucken by it, but we got down to the bottom of it. But now,
What was your conclusion when you got down to the bottom of it? Who was it?
That there's a lot of young boys
Yeah.
who support young boy.
That's
like
all.
it's kids, man.
It's kids.
It's like the kids. They run the numbers now. I realized I came to that realization when I went to a Polo G concert last week.
You went to the last one, right?
Yeah, me and Will.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bro, we was like the oldest niggas. like it was like 17, 18-year-olds. I'm just like, damn, like.
What did you see kids? Like
actual kids too, yeah.
Really?
Like they brought their kids, like their younger brothers, or maybe they're like the young mom.
Damn.
I don't know.
I'm
like, yo, huh?
It's like the Travis Scott Jones.
Yeah, like the Travis Scott, like, and you was wondering, like, well, how's that 8-year-olds getting trampled? Yeah, because they bring 8-year-olds to this shit. Like, it's crazy, but
wow.
yo, but no, but I seen people our age. I'm not saying we were the only ones, but
I heard it was like in a
we
mall.
were clearly outnumbered, huh?
I heard it was like in a mall.
It was in a
like
mall. It was in a Nickelodeon stage.
a Nickelodeon stage.
Yeah, if you all know the American Dream, the American Dream Mall have a Nickelodeon park in the middle of it.
In the middle.
Yeah, and they decided to host that shit there. So I'm literally surrounded by kids in the kid part of the mall. Like, but Polo
You felt
came
like
out,
the
he did
oldest
his
one?
thing. Kinda.
Yeah, well, y'all both.
We trying to, bro. It was wild. And then the craziest part too. This is how you know you at a place where it's only kids. They decided not to give us no drinks, bro. Like there were food, but none of the generators worked or something for the drinks. So we could see refrigerators full of like drinks, but they wouldn't serve them. And I'm just thinking like, bro, like
why
niggas is gonna fall out.
I mean, a little shot to get through that.
Why?
But there were water stands around, but I don't know. I guess because it was like probably some health violation. Like if the refrigerators don't work, then they can't serve them. Probably some weird shit. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to explain it, but I could clearly see refrigerators full of drinks, and they were like, "Yeah, just nothing to drink.
That's
can't
crazy.
serve anything."
Wow,
like,
that's wild as hell.
The fact that there's not like a bunch of people complaining at the beginning, like that's how I know it's a bunch of young boys that don't care. Like,
they didn't need nothing to drink anyway. So they didn't even care. Yeah, that's all it was.
Walking around with cotton mouth and
They
shit.
drink when they go home.
So I was like, bro, definitely. So we came to that realization, like, yo, we getting aged out, and
There's a lot of
NBA
stuff.
YoungBoy is that I guess he's like the Wayne of their era. Would you say that? Because Wayne was a person putting out a lot of music, flooding the streets, and like no matter how much he did, we supported it. We listened to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
People
We took
look up
whatever
to
was hot from it and played that to death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of see him as that now. Now, what do you want to say where
He
his
can
skills
be.
are? Huh?
He can be.
He
Like
can
to
be.
them, like he can be like he can be the Wayne of them. But I mean,
not
like
to
he
you.
been doing this for.
Oh.
I mean, I could kind of see the comparison, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess if they want to look at him that way,
And they both
he
from
have been
Louisiana,
putting it
so-
out. He been
it
putting
was-
out music for years.
They were trying to say it was a little baby for a minute. But they,
Like
But
what?
see,
he
even
like
baby,
in between age.
he like in between.
Yeah,
Age. I feel like
yeah.
baby kind of for us.
Right. Yeah.
Like he kind of for the young boys too, but I don't know. It's
Right
something
there.
about this young boy shit, bro. It's
No,
different.
No, it's different, bro. They just gravitate towards it.
Yeah, bro.
It
It's
just
definitely
stick.
different.
It literally.
I
So
can
what
only
he
name
came
like 3-4 songs. No disrespect,
Oh really?
but like I'm kind of like I don't really listen to dudes that are younger than me. Not on purpose, but I listen to like older rappers.
And that's the respect. Remember, I said on a pod before I even went there, I was like, Polo is probably the hottest young boy that I listen to. I don't really like the young boys younger than us either. Like Polo's the only nigga that's younger than us that I was like, yeah, that boy really, really nice. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I listen to everybody.
I listen to everybody, but I'm saying like, who's younger than us that you see as like, damn, that's really the guy. Like besides just listening to the music, like.
Oh, okay. So you saying like somebody,
I
like
see
there's
Polo
somebody
G
and not
for a
just
reason.
no.
Like I would never go see NBA YoungBoy.
Oh,
I would
I
never
get
go
you.
see
All right, I
Lil
get you.
TJ. I would
I fucks
like
with
I
Lil
don't
TJ.
See, I
and
fuck with Lil TJ, but I get
That's
what
my
you're
nigga.
saying though.
Like,
I get
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying though. I get
Like,
what you're saying.
Yeah, I fucked with Polo on another level. So when me and my guy, we was like, yeah, we're gonna go slide because we really fuck with his albums. Like we fuck with his shit. Like it's not just a couple of songs. So that's why I slid on him.
You
But,
saying not somebody that's not just putting out music.
yeah, that's just putting out music that's like, or at least music that I really like. That's what I'm saying. Like I really fuck with Polo music compared to like other guys who music that I may throw on because it bumps to the whip or I just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it. I get it.
It depends. Unless
Yeah.
you have somebody to add to that list. Like
No, I actually don't. But listen, if y'all see my list, I listen to all bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I listen to a lot of bullshit.
right.
We all go through our
You know
like.
what I'm saying? Like
I do
feel
give
you.
everybody a
feel
listen.
him on
I
that,
give
'cause I'm
everybody
like
a
that,
listen.
too.
Now, as far as me like listening to them all the time,
Yeah.
no. But I do give everybody a listen. Like, yo, such and such came out, listen to him. I've been listening to Babyface Ray. I never thought I would listen to him.
I haven't.
that's
listened
what
to
I'm
him
saying.
yet.
Like a person like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I never thought I would
I
listen to
just
him.
listen to niggas.
And that's what I'm saying. I just started listening to OG Bobby Billions out of
I
nowhere.
feel you.
Out of nowhere.
I mean, you get to start listening to people. Like
Yeah.
I just be
So
putting,
many. It's like
putting people on. It's
game's
like it's
so
so
crowded.
many people. Yeah.
Right. That's a fact. The game is super crowded. Yo, you ever think about that? Like really realizing what that means too? Like, because the same niggas was running the game from like the 90s to the early 2000s. And now we have it where we're rotating every few years because it's like the game is so flooded.
It's like the league.
Right. So
It is. Like, yo, did we notice freshman classes back then?
freshmen, are they black? Are they
Bro,
back?
I didn't know till probably like maybe late middle school, high school.
Yeah,
That's when I heard.
I never heard
Yeah.
about no freshmen like people like.
Yeah. I was
that was
actually
really
on a
something.
fresh. Wait, hold on.
I mean,
What's
like
the
in
question?
rap,
What's the question?
you know how to double XL
Yeah.
freshman.
What about
shit?
it?
Like when we were younger, like
What about it?
did we notice it?
I was.
How now? Like if we can group people together now. I can still group the class of 2016, 2017, stuff like that.
Oh,
now.
I think I don't. I kind of get what you're saying, but I would say this though. I definitely paid attention more to the freshman class back then than now. I think it meant more back then than it do now.
Yeah, I think it do.
Yeah.
But I'm saying how he said it's like the league. Every year you got another class, and then
Right.
you're gonna look like, oh, these the ones that
These
how
the
you said it's the face. Somebody been running it for so
and I
long.
think it don't mean as much anymore because we were like by the time you put them on a freshman, it got to the point where by the time they put them on a freshman list, they already cool.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
what
Yeah, that's exactly my point.
Yeah.
That's exactly my point.
Like so it definitely definitely.
That's a lot of that.
I wanted to make a correction from our Big Step episode. I did a little more research on that stem player from the Yeezy joint. I might actually buy that joint.
I felt like he was.
Yeah, I knew you would.
I felt like he
might-
wouldn't be able to stay away.
I might buy it because listen, it's a lot more to it than meets the eye, bro. I thought first of all, the first auto correction I have to do was that I thought it was only to play his albums. You can download whatever songs you want on that joint.
Okay.
So that's dope. And then, the extensiveness of how much you can remix these songs, bro. This shit kind of crazy, bro.
Like,
you gotta watch it's a couple of YouTube videos of people playing around with that shit. Like you could pretty much DJ your own shit with any song, bro. Like that shit was like somebody put the Drake joint, just I'm going home. He made it sound like a whole new song, bro. Like he
On the stem player?
on the stem player, because you can take out audio, you can put in audio, you can loop shit, you can just have you could take out the beat completely and just have the lyrics. You could take out the vocals and just have the beat play. Take out the piano, put in, bro. How much you could play with that shit is crazy, bro. It's kind of revolutionary on some shit.
So he's starting something.
He might have started something. I don't know if it's picked up. And the crazy shit about Ye, bro, is that all the crazy shit he been doing, the least he did was promote this shit. Like, he just kind of put it out like an after. I was thinking like it's just merch. Like, I just look at this shit like merch. Like, this shit is an actual tool, bro, and it's kind of worth the 200 points on it, because if you're a DJ, bro, you about to change the game if you could do some shit like that on the fly.
I'm confused. So it's just this little ass.
It's this little ass.
Just that's it.
It's this little ass pod that's like this big. It look like one of them cheap ass speakers from the
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like, so don't look that impressive when you look at it. Like, it really look like one of them cheap speakers from Five Below. But once you like, it's 4 strips on it, and it's like you probably have to play around the directions, to like
really understand it. Yeah.
But bro, once you get a hang of it, you could just easily just take shit out, take the horns out of a song, play it when you want, like. And like I said, you could do it to any song that you put in that joint. You have to download it through online, but I mean, this is free promo for UK. Yeah, I'm just saying the shit. It looked pretty impressive. We might, if I do get it, we could review it on the Big Steppers. Like we could review it on.
Shit, I might buy one.
I think it might be worth it. $200, and then it made the price look like nothing. Like, when I thought it was just to listen to his shit,
just his down to 2. That's it. That's all you thought.
Down to 2, down to 1. I'm like, no, bro. But now I'm seeing the full potential. I'm like, oh, that $200 is nothing, bro. Like, so
did you hear it down to 2?
No, because you only can hear it on that shit. So I don't got it.
Heard it.
You heard it?
The first when it first came out, they had it on SoundCloud.
Some niggas bootlegged it or something.
So
I heard about that. I knew by the time I heard about it, it was gone. So I ain't even bothered. Because I heard about it like 2 days later.
The next day it was gone. Like, yo,
I knew it.
Oh, damn.
Well,
at least you got your listen.
Yeah.
My little listening.
Bro, I heard about it 2 days later. I saw it said 20-some hours ago. I'm like, that shit gone. Shit, no way they shit up there.
Download the SoundCloud.
How was it though?
I ain't had the app for a minute.
Wait, you got it? Downloaded it?
No.
Oh man.
I had the SoundCloud app, but I went on there, like you save songs to your favorites.
Right.
Next day that shit was gone. Confiscated.
Yeah, they took that right out.
Like, I'm not gonna say it and lie, like I know the songs.
But
from what I heard, it was nice tune. Like, it was different than the first one.
Yeah. The vibe. I didn't think he was gonna go with the same vibe. I felt like he was gonna change the vibe, but so it's definitely more upbeat.
Yeah.
So is it really produced by Future?
I think so.
Yeah. You could probably tell.
I heard it when they was in the car I heard him listening to it. It was a snippet.
Yeah, I heard him and who was that in the car? He was listening to it with Nori.
Wasn't Nori? Yeah. But it sounded completely different from one to me.
He said he had a whole different cut. I'm like, damn, bro, this gonna be one of those albums or all. And bro, here's the thing, like, Kanye, as crazy as Kanye is, this is why I can't ever like not get his man's credit, no matter how much shit I disagree with him. He be really on some shit, because now he done started something where like niggas gonna be trying to drop albums that we're gonna be doing the work for him. Like, they gonna be dropping albums that we can remix, put features in and out. Like, this is the start of something crazy, possibly, bro. If it starts to take off, I'm saying, because I feel like that's what he was doing, and it's crazy too. Because remember in the when we was reviewing Down to 1,
right?
And I was like, it's so many songs in there. I feel like he gave it to us to shorten, because I said I shortened Down to like 12 songs, and now it's like the best album of the year. Like, once I did that, bro, I was like, this is the best album of the year, and because I took out what I didn't like or what ran, like some of the shit I even liked, I took off just because I feel like it didn't fit the flow of the album.
Yeah.
And once I was able to like get that together, I'm like, yo, this shit really dope. So now he like took it to the next level where he got us remixing this shit. And
you did that with CLB too, right?
No, I ain't do that with CLB.
I ain't gonna lie, I did it.
I did.
I did it. Yeah.
No, I that thing down to 5.
I changed. No, I left all mine, but I definitely changed.
You
the order
remixed
of it.
it. You remixed it.
Yeah,
Sometimes you have
to
do that with albums. I think I've done it with other shit before. I don't know off the top of my head, but Donna definitely needed that. The only reason I didn't do it with CLB because it was just shit I wasn't vibing with in general. Like, it was just something about Don that I just knew was out of whack. I'm like, some of the songs, I'm like, yo, he would go from extreme highs and then like play a real Christian song after it. I'm like,
that's what was throwing me off.
Yeah, like it was like, bro, you
it was
all over the place with this shit. So once I was able to organize it for him a little bit, I'm like, now we could get his chaotic thoughts together.
Yeah, Dove was saying that. It was a struggle listening to that 27 songs.
20-something songs too.
It was.
I'm like, over the years, I became a fan of the shorter albums.
I did too. A lot of, and especially when you look at it, like you get to listen to the whole thing.
Like literally, you gotta worry about like moving around and shit. Like Daytona came out, I literally sat there, bro, and just listen to it like with no distractions. Because how many songs? 8, 9?
7.
I think it was seven songs.
Like you just.
I love short albums, bro. I gravitate to short albums. Like if I click on your album and it's only 10, 8 songs, you're way more willing for me to listen to that shit than if I see it and it's 36 songs. I'm like,
it's like how many good songs are you really gonna get out of that?
It's not even, but even about the problem. The biggest problem with me is that because I already know I ain't gonna like everything. Right. It's how far I gotta go to get to the shit that I like.
That you like, yeah.
Like I don't want to worry about that.
You 1 for 10. Like you still got 20 songs.
You thinking like, damn, do I even want to go? This about to be like, 2 for 20.
I might waste all my fucking time with this shit. I don't want. I don't know. So like, so do you know why they start doing that though?
Which one?
Why they start making albums so long? Like,
why?
Because apparently that was a ploy to get more streams.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense.
It's definitely
but
more
only if motherfuckers feel like listening to all those songs.
Like,
and then you're defeated the purpose. Because listen, if you give me 10 top solid songs, you got a better chance of listening to that shit 3 times. That's 30 listens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Like, if you got title, like you got title, so I'll listen to it and then whatever I like, I'll just add it to my collection.
Right.
All them songs ain't going on there.
All those songs ain't going on my collection, bro. It's gonna be like
I gotta go to the album.
It's gonna be mix up a whole album.
Yeah.
Mix up like nah, bro. Like definitely. And you know I hate that too, kinda even. I hate when half the album when you got a long ass album and half of it's good and half of it's not. Yeah. That kinda pissed me off too. You know what was like that? Gunna. Bro, I had to put like 9 songs on my queue, and that shit kind of made me mad because I'm like, this is like a whole album on my queue now.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you couldn't get. Because I still didn't listen.
Because it wasn't enough for me to just leave it. Because here's the thing: is your album good enough? I won't even put it on my queue. I'll be going back to listen to the whole album,
right.
Like Tyler album. It's not a single song of Tyler's on my queue because when I listen to that album, I'm gonna listen to the whole thing.
I was gonna ask you, what was the last album that you listened to straight through?
Probably Tyler album. And Donda and all that shit that came out last year. Nothing this year yet. I haven't listened to nothing all the way through this year yet.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I listened to Kodak.
I haven't got a chance.
Kodak.
That ain't how many songs on that joint?
About 19. But I did. I was at work. I listened to it.
That's definitely the place
7.
to do it.
Like
that's definitely the place to do it. Work. Yeah. But I don't like that shit though. When you half the album, I gotta put on the.
But it's all for streams though. It's all to get sales. And
it's all just
all
to get more streams because it's 15. What they say? It's 15,000 streams to equal 1 album sale, which is kind of fucking crazy when you think about it.
1,500.
1,500.
1,500.
1,500 streams.
Still a lot.
That's still a lot. Even if you got 20 songs.
Bro, I listen when Dreams. Bro, when Meek dropped Expensive Pain, you know I'm a Meek stan. So I like the album, but I was also trying to listen to enough to get a sell. Bro, I looked at my stats. I only played it like 300 times. That's not even 1 album, bro. I still didn't listen to it enough to make 1 album.
You can look at the plays, right?
You only got 300. I know he ain't getting that from me. Sorry. I'm just saying. My shit probably say 4. You know your title stats be coming up. You're like, I thought I listened to more than that.
Yeah, I listen to that shit like crazy. It's at 34 times. I'm like, what? I only listen to that shit 34 times.
Yo, bro, that shit said Benny the Butcher, Rick Ross, Benny the Butcher, Beanie Siegel. I'm like, niggas don't need to see that I'm still listening to Beans.
Heavy rotation.
What the fuck is wrong with me? Then you got like the new shit. It'd be like 1 to 2 plays. I'm like, damn, I ain't get that shit no love.
No love.
And you swear you did though.
I'm ready to share it. You know how you share it at the end of the year.
Oh yeah.
This shit can't go up.
Yeah.
This shit cannot go up.
You got me.
I felt bad, man.
Yeah, real rap. No, it be like that. I don't even think that should be accurate, bro. I'm like, I know I listen to that song.
Yeah, because it'd be like, yo, D, listen to this, and I listen to everything people send me. But they like, damn, you
and then one time it randomly
fuck with
threw.
that John, but I only listened to it 1 time. How much do you fuck with it?
One time it randomly threw SZA up into like my top 5. I'm like, bro, I'm not listening to that much SZA. Y'all niggas is tripping. I'm not listening to.
You might though.
He's watching that hit different video.
No, cause you know what? No, they set me up. You know what it was? I think it was because that's Joan she put out. Was it SZA? What's the one with the baby? Came out the one with the baby. The song with the baby recently, just recently, not so long ago.
I don't know the name by heart.
SZA?
Yeah, maybe
listen
that
to
was
the one
her.
with the
Maybe I'm
baby?
talking about her.
Shit,
then.
I
Always,
might
you know,
be
we were just talking about I always get them two mixed the fuck up.
You got SZA and her mixed up?
Yeah, I do. Cause
Oh
they
yeah,
like
yeah.
the
Last
only
one we was
two
talking
I
about.
Yeah,
Really?
I like Kalani.
Huh? Kalani, she alright.
That's a good music.
No, I don't really know much about her, and I hate that song with her and Meek off the Expensive Plane. I never like that's the song. That's the skippable. The only.
Oh, you didn't like
song
it?
there. I
That
can't think of
sound like
song.
what's the name? The song with LMA
Yeah, he do.
off the last album. Sound it's in the same spot. Song 6. It's the same exact.
Yeah.
The same thing. That's all
Same
you hear. Is that.
formula.
Yeah. It's definitely
You
that.
said the baby and SZA.
I think.
SZA got some shit. I used to love that joint with Kendrick off the Black Panther album.
No, it's her.
I know what you're talking about.
Find a way with the baby and Lil Durk. That's my shit.
No,
Now put
Lil
down my-
Baby. See, you saying Duh Baby.
Oh, my
I
bad.
might have listened to that tonight.
Lil Baby. Lil
Oh yeah,
Durk.
yeah. I like
Find
that
her.
song. I like that song. I definitely like that song.
Oh, I heard this.
That's definitely a good song.
That's a vibe. So, yeah, that song is on my queue. So I guess every time that song came up, I must have let it play through, and she went up in the ranks. She was just she ran my shit up.
I gotta listen to her though. I gotta listen to more of her stuff.
Her getting you,
I
I'm
never
feeling I
listened.
can't do it.
Her is dope.
I like her though. I like her. I listen to Queen.
Queen Naja?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
I
got a
haven't
new
listened to
joint
her
out with
much.
somebody that's hot. The fuck I
Big
just heard the
Sean.
song. Yeah, that joint. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hot joint.
That's that
yeah.
shit.
I was fucking with
Every
Summer
time she got
Walker
a
when
feature,
she
that
first
shit
came
hot.
out, but I ain't listened to none of that new album she dropped.
No.
Bro,
I ain't listened to any
I
of
be
it.
in the car and like it'll come on Pandora. She'll come on, and I always say like, I gotta listen to her album. I gotta give it a spin, and I never do.
The first one was a bop. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, it was. But the second joint, I couldn't take the build up. The A's was going crazy.
Yeah,
that
it
day.
was
Oh,
too
they
much
was acting
anticipation
crazy
around
when
that
that
shit.
came out. When that,
Sonic had just came out. Like,
yeah, everybody listen to that shit.
I was in my
He said,
bag.
we on a player way. We pushing P over here. Fuck out here with the Summer Walker.
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling her as a whole since she became
The whole it became political at that point. She became. real
I
political.
sat there and watched her say that she wasn't going to perform certain songs because she don't want to be on stage crying. Something crazy. And it's just like, do she care about her fans? Like, it's always something crazy. Like, I would not pay to go see her.
These performers be going through it now, man.
I understand, bro, but
They be
damn,
going
like,
through it.
imagine Curry come to Philly, say, I ain't
know.
shooting no
I ain't
threes.
shooting
I ain't
no-
shooting no threes.
Well,
I'm
that's
just
what
gonna
Ben
lay
Simmons is doing right now. He probably gonna say, "Listen, the damage,
Shit. Here you
the
go.
damage
Oh,
from Philly was too
My
much."
bad.
yeah.
I'm
I'm just saying, he gonna do the same thing.
Yeah,
The damage.
But yeah, Summer Walker is something else, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't support her on that level.
Oh shit.
Imagine, your daughter 10 years from now, you get her a little ticket to see her, you know what I'm saying? She come on stage, you pay $150 for the ticket for her girlfriends. Yeah, I'm only gonna do about 3 songs for y'all because, I just don't, I'm heartbroken right now. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You want to care, but at the same time, like, yo, I just gave you
like-
$150.
Like
Yeah,
this
it's
is
like-
what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z
I don't
can't
know.
come to, you know what I'm saying? Like rappers don't do that.
I mean, that's a whole. You about to open up a whole new conversation. What was that? Trying to talk about,
bad.
bro. I've been feeling that like that a lot. I feel like these celebrities be complaining a lot now, bro. And in a weird way because like I do want to show compassion for anybody. Like we're all humans, like bad, like rich or whatever. Like everybody got feelings and shit. But now it's getting to the point where it's like, well, what do y'all think y'all make so much goddamn money for?
Like, from us, like, we the ones that's paying y'all.
Like, y'all make a lot of money to deal with this shit. Like, it's a lot to do with, and I feel you. And mental health is important. Deal with your mental health, whatever. But now it's getting to the point where they complaining and be like, they want shit to change. And it's like, not just that shit can't change, but it's like, at the end of the day, bro, it's like, what probably would make it change is probably what same thing would have less money in your pocket.
But you know
what
what
I'm
messing me
saying?
up, bro?
Like, so which one is it? It's like, it's kind of like they want both. Like, Corla Ray just kind of went on a tangent about how she about to quit and all this, and I'm like, all right, that's whatever, but it's like, but this is the same shit that got you everything you wanted.
You know
Yeah,
my thing
it
is,
is.
bro? For example, when you went to the Polo G concert, how long was he on stage?
Bro, not that long, bro.
My
He
point-
had he stalled us the fuck out. I was trying to think he was trying to
See?
make all
Oh
the kids
my
go
God,
home.
That's
man.
where I
I'm
was
like,
going
yo,
with it.
half this audience
Yeah.
got a curfew, nigga. Get the fuck out here.
like the show will be like 7 to 11, right?
Mm-hmm. And they'll
You
come out
really,
at
and
11.
You really want to see the main event. The main event will come out at 10:30.
Yeah.
Get their little set in. Well, I paid to see you at the end of the day. I mean,
Yeah.
the other acts
Bro,
is
tell
cool,
me
but
about
like
it.
y'all doing all this just so you can come out for 30 minutes
And
and
bro,
get paid all
all
these
it-
thousands.
He didn't even have that much of a set before then. He had Roddy Rubble, who came out and did like 2 songs, bro.
Yeah.
and before and after was just a fucking corny ass DJ who assaulted the entire crowd and had to kiss their ass the whole time because he played Chief Keef Finito. And this nigga went to the part where he was like, "We gonna bomb in New York. We gonna the New. What do you say?
I know you're going with that.
We ride in New York. We gonna blow New Jersey up." Like this nigga put emphasis on that part and kept repeating it, and then he realized I'm in New Jersey. Bro, when I said we were playing that first, you like he fucked up. Me and my boy, we just fucking around. We like, oh, he fucked up. He gonna feel the pressure after that. When I say this nigga said he loved New Jersey like 18 different times after that in different ways, like it was so weird. Languages. I'm like, bro, calm down. It was, like the crowd did get awkward at that part too. I don't think they did feel some type of way because he was really like, "We're gonna blow New Jersey up," and he was like, "Wait, the crowds ain't fucking with this." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're in fucking New Jersey, nigga, in a mall of all places too. Nobody want to hear about a mall in New Jersey blowing up. That's a terrorist attack, nigga. like you got red flags going off. Like yo, it was just funny as shit. That was one of the funny moments of that night.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, but let's get into the main topic before we talk all the time out.
Yeah, we didn't talk everything up.
We talk about what's going on with Baby versus NBA YoungBoy. That's what I mean. We was gonna end up talking more about him.
Lil Baby?
Well, Baby and NBA YoungBoy, right?
Huh?
You said versus.
Oh shit, no. I'm fucking up. Durk
Durk
versus NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
That shit is starting to pick up steam. Something that's been, I guess, hanging over. We ain't really hearing no real conflict from these niggas, but we know it's been in the air. You know, with the unfortunate passing of King Von. If you don't know, the guys who are affiliated with the NBA YoungBoy are the same ones that took out King Von. So even though NBA YoungBoy is not, he's nowhere near this situation, nowhere near that problem. He's the guys that did it were assigned to him. So it's always been kind of like, you know, tension in the air between the camps, especially when it seemed like once it happened and NBA was going through all he was financially and far with the law and shit, nobody really seemed to be an NBA YoungBoy corner at the time. Did y'all pick up that energy? Because that's when I felt like that's when it first started to become more noticeable, I guess, right? Like people started to notice, like he went to jail, nobody posted
no support.
No support surrounding him going to jail. Then there was the album, no support around the album. Everybody like NBA is blackballed. Nobody. So then, you know, the question started to arise that maybe Durk was behind it. How did y'all feel like about that?
Honestly, I would say to me, it been like that though.
Before Devon
I
shit?
believe so, yeah. But I mean, like, obviously you see, like, because after Devon shit and everybody was putting him against Durk. Mm-hmm. Everybody was just putting it out there. Now, I'm not saying they ain't had him behind the scenes.
Did they ever do a song together? That's one thing I don't remember. Because all these niggas worked at one point. Did they ever do a song together?
I don't know.
Okay, so that tells you right there that's problems.
Know.
But then also NBA don't work with a lot of people in general. Like there's not a lot of people.
I don't know if he did. I know Durk did a song with Quando.
Interesting.
That was his man, right?
They was cool. Yeah. He did a song with Quando, but I mean Quando been signed to YoungBoy though.
Yeah. Was that before he signed to YoungBoy? When Durk and Quando did that song?
No, it was after.
I know NBA YoungBoy did a song with the Migos. That shit was hot.
That shit was solid.
I don't know.
That's the best song off this shit. All right, so that's interesting. But all right, so after the situation, things started looking a little iffy. What do you think they expected from NBA? Like to drop the YoungBoy for the shit?
I don't think so. I think people were trying to separate them. But I feel like I was watching an interview before when Quando said it's more than music. This was years ago. So I feel like they like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not even about the music. So I think YoungBoy look at it.
The original beef is not even about to go.
No. Their relationship.
Okay.
Quando and YoungBoy relationship.
Right.
This is even before the Von shit. Yeah.
Right.
So I know YoungBoy probably feel like it is what it is. I'm around with my man. That's it. I don't even give a fuck.
That's day one shit.
But Quando's from New Orleans too, right? Or
Nah.
Where he from?
He from Savannah, Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Damn, I popped it on there. I didn't. Cause, yeah, like it's crazy, man. I was watching Quando on Big U show, and he was talking to him and shit. He showed him honor and shit, but like I be trying to listen to see like where these young boys be going wrong and shit, but I can't call it.
I listen to Quando every day.
Yeah, that's his
fucked up.
You're the first person
He fucked up.
My man Kenny, the Baldwin, he listened to Quando a lot too.
Yeah.
I've heard his shit. Like I haven't heard his shit, but I don't know his songs, like his name of the songs. But I've heard his shit. He's not a bad rapper. He just.
How long would you say he was in the game for?
I started listening to him probably 2018.
2018.
But he had a song with Lil Baby that really blew him up.
He definitely had.
I want to say it was 2018.
I don't think I heard of. I think I heard of him like right before the Von shit happened.
Oh, for real?
Like I was way late on Quando Rondo then. If he go back to 2018,
I knew about him more about non-music shit though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On YouTube and shit.
Yeah, the YouTube shit and
boys
the
acting
beef
crazy.
and like who was he beefing with before Von? That kind of like what I'm trying to remember.
You brought up 22 G's.
Is that the original beat? Like I'm trying to figure out why do I even know him? Because it wasn't music. It was I never heard of. I heard of him before I ever heard a song, and I know I heard of him before the shooting with Von. I'm trying to think what it was. It might have been a beef at that time as well.
I know some with 22 G's and some with NLE Chopper too.
I like NLE.
And then, but anyway,
Yeah, he grew him.
all right. So that's what solidified it. Now let's move on to all right. So at this point, we got to the point now where it's clearly in the YoungBoy crew, NBA YoungBoy crew versus OTF. Durk and YoungBoy been going back and forth, spelling shit and money.
Yeah.
Then we have like the stopping of the bag. They say that Lil Durk had bought tickets at Quando's show, right?
In the beginning?
When the first happened.
Yeah, when it first happened, he bought a show. Like that was just like, I forgot to mention that, but that was just something else that
As he should
from the
have.
beginning, shit was moving behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give a little background on what was
background,
going on underneath the scenes, because now we're at the point where the shit's on.
This shit
on
just
the surface.
out here now.
Shit's out here
Everything
now. But underneath the scope, we had shit like that going on. We had Quando Rondo and the fucking witness protection. What was it? The Rafe. Rafe in the alley, the witness protection Rafe in the alley with Angie Martinez. Nigga
Angela
looking
Yee.
like
Angela Yee.
Angela Yee. Angela Yee.
That was a crazy interview.
That was a crazy interview. That shit looked scary, bro. I kept thinking somebody was going to run
he-
down. That shit was more suspect if they just went into the studio. Why couldn't he just do the joint in the studio? What made the videos, what made the shit seem so wrong was they was in a Rafe in a alley, bro. It made it seem like this nigga was literally like, I don't think that was the message that he was trying to put through, that he's that much at danger that he can't even walk into a fucking building. But that's clearly what you get from that video, right? Like, I mean, that interview. I don't know. I thought it was a weird choice to go from. Like,
That's crazy.
I kept waiting to see somebody in the background with an AK walking back and forth. like what the fuck is going on out there, bro? Like that shit was really sus to me, but I don't know. So we had that interview where he clearly talked his frustrations with not being able to book shows, because one thing that's going to definitely fuck up your bread is when niggas think violence is going to be brought to your shows.
Yeah.
So rather the theories of Durk trying to stop him or not was true or not, he was just being stopped because nobody wanted anything to pop off at the shows that he would be attending. So nobody was booking him. People were canceling shit back and forth. Now to me that's still Revy specific, like Durk and Quando. I understand why they have a thing. When did it officially go into, okay, now I'm dealing with a problem with NBA YoungBoy? What would you say?
Listen. I mean, we all probably heard the story that was going around.
What's
Or
that?
why, like, what really happened
Like
beforehand with the Von thing, why it was a problem. Did you hear of why it was a problem?
Refresh our memory. I don't think I remember.
So supposedly, this is hearsay. I don't know.
All right.
So supposedly,
There's allegedly, y'all.
allegedly, yeah. Von was dealing with young boy baby mom.
Damn. I was hoping you was gonna say it was over no goddamn bitch, bro. I was hoping you was gonna say it was over no girl. Why the fuck is it always?
That's just the way it is.
Damn, bro. You niggas is always beefing and killing niggas over girls, bro. What the fuck, bro?
And for
Goddamn.
some reason,
My bad, bro. I'm just saying. I was just hoping. I was like, I must have blocked that shit out. I'm like, please tell me it wasn't about no girl.
That's not the
bro.
joint I was running in the hallway, is it?
whoa.
He out of pocket. He don't deal well. He don't want to bring that up. You know?
Yo. So supposedly it was over that, and then supposedly NBA went and did supposedly had got met up with Asian dog.
Right.
The one I told you.
I remember now. That's exactly what this nut. Yo, we lost a rapper who was really on some shit over this.
Yeah.
Von was on some. I just started fucking with Von
really
that week. You know what's crazy?
Yeah. He really on the shit.
Really on some shit.
Some other shit.
Bro, I had just started fucking with Von that week that he died. Like, I just started bumping his album.
That is wild as hell.
I was like, damn, this nigga alright.
That is wild as shit.
Because before that, it was just singles. It was just like Story. What's that shit called?
Crazy Story.
Yeah.
One,
The
2,
shit that he
3.
been featuring with Durk. But it was the LeBron, what was it? The LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit. I'm like, oh, let's go. This nigga dope. Check like that next week, bro. Same thing happened with Pop Smoke, too. Because his album had just dropped, actually. His album had literally just dropped.
Yeah.
I got
Von's did too.
I got
Von
the,
did,
Welcome to the O.
yeah.
It was Welcome to the O.
Welcome to
the O.
Right,
got to
exactly.
enjoy Pop a little bit before he died, though.
Yeah.
Like that whole winter until whenever he got killed. Pop Smoke.
Pop was
bro.
on
Yeah.
that shit.
Dior
Yeah.
every fucking day.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That shit was
Nobody
was
can
way-
They
deny
say shit
that.
the whole song with Dior. I don't know what the fuck.
Nobody could not deny that.
No.
You'd have think that was the song.
Yeah.
Dior, that's it.
Welcome to
All
the
you heard him
party.
say was that.
Like, this shit was just different, man.
That shit was, yeah.
But
Definitely
yeah, man,
wave.
that shit crazy. That Vine shit, bro, it's just crazy. Like, it just happened just like that. And it's crazy because, stop shooting is the motto right now for most of us.
Right.
And the nigga put his hands up and put hands on somebody, he still got shot.
Yeah.
So it's a lose-lose situation out here. That's why I don't want no beef.
I mean, that's what the situation is sticky at. Because it's like, even if you're on that type of time, you don't want to take the risk of with the type time of other
The other
niggas
person
like.
on,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you may be. I'm always going to put my hands up. If a nigga's ready to pop off, like,
Yeah.
fuck up.
You have no choice.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm always on the side of, like, defend yourself.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
like, I mean, for me, I'm not a street dude, so I'm hands first.
Right.
Now, for guys that's really out there, they be like, yo, you should have never went out there with his
my thing
hands.
is, like, even when it comes to, like, a street dude, street nigga, whatever you want to go by, I even feel like that's not an excuse because a street nigga, like, you handle that shit in the streets. Getting into an altercation with a nigga just off the strength of whatever, that's still, you throw hands with that nigga. That's the street thing.
Not
Guns,
today, bro.
not today, but I'm just saying where it used to be. Like, guns were where, like, shit was lethal. Like, shit was, like, it was on that type time. Like, it was still a place for hands. Yeah. Like, now it's no place for hands.
Dudes was getting
at
killed.
all, no matter what's going on.
Yeah,
Dudes was
don't.
getting killed back in the day, like where our parents was coming up. They was killing people. But you had to really, like,
step with some shit. Like, step with some, like,
with
real
reason.
toes.
I know
like,
it shouldn't be no reason to kill somebody, but
right.
You
It
get
was
what
a
I'm
little
trying to
more of
say.
an escalation. Let's just put
Morals.
it that way.
More morals
Let's just put it
about
that way. Would you agree?
Yeah,
It was a little more of an escalation, a little more of a, all right, this is a more pressing situation. It's either him or me.
Yeah, now
like,
it's just
now
shoot
it's just like,
kill.
bro,
now
you
it don't
look at
matter
me
what was
crazy.
said. You bumped me.
Yeah.
Just going
that's
off.
it.
Like,
That's
so let's get, so I
That's just
derailed
what
it.
it
I'm
is
sorry,
now,
my
right?
little freak out derailed it and shit, but it's just
You
crazy,
good.
bro,
You
because
good.
like over a girl, bro, that shit
Yeah.
nothing. Like,
yeah. But it's but
and
then
none
again,
of them are married. None of them are girls that they don't tie down. Some you got Angel Doll out there calling herself Queen Vaughn, but
Yeah, it wasn't really that invested.
besides that, it's nothing really invested into the
Did
shit.
she get caught on Offset before?
Don't
That
even.
probably before his time.
I don't even know.
Man,
I'm
Vaughn was
not
getting it in though, man. He had chicks in Philly, bro.
Yeah,
So,
that shit was crazy.
it's crazy. So like,
He was,
I don't-
and when he chilling with some Santana,
like
and
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
she's a bird brain anyway, so it don't even matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
it's
can see
weird.
something like that happening and she be in the middle of it.
So you was in the middle. So you said, all right. So Von started fucking with some John, and then NBA started fucking with Asia doll.
Yeah.
He did a song with her. Or something
Well,
like that, right?
supposedly, yeah, they did.
They did a song together.
That's awesome.
All
My
right,
team
so
faith
from
every
there, okay, that's between NBA and
Fine.
Von. How did we get a problem with Quando?
Von was
made-
gonna go. I don't know.
He was just
Von,
gonna go.
Yeah.
And you know what's
But then
crazy about that shit too? When I listened to the story, the manager, Von manager of the night that shit happened.
I remember that.
It's crazy,
crazy
how
story,
he.
man.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
how
that everything that led up to that
described
shit
that.
was kind of like, I don't know. You want to believe pre-notions of destiny and shit, but I don't know. It creeped me out because it just seemed like it was a lot of like not nothing crazy happened, but like a lot of like things that he was saying was out of place.
everything was off.
Everything was off. Like the way he kept saying everything was off and everything was like, you know what I'm saying? So it just seemed like Von was, I don't know what type of time he was on. I don't know what possessed him to say he wanted to handle that situation right there because I'm guessing he didn't think he was going to get shot, but it was still like a big ass risk of a weird opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
I always thought like, why was they even in the parking lot at the same time anyway?
Yeah.
Them two groups of people.
Yeah.
Should have never been happening. But
this is how he tell it. The manager I'm speaking, it was really fast. Like they were on their way out while they were on their way in.
I
Basically,
believe it really happened like that.
And I don't know. Von
Who
just
would
went
what?
off. I
Who
guess he
would
just wanted
on
to
their
make a
way in?
statement
I
that
think
night.
he wanted to really just go out the honorable way. This shit backfired on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was trying to be honorable with the fist fighting, but it just
And it probably is also probably him. So here's the fucking. This is the crazy part. This is the sad part. He probably realized this shit wasn't big enough for guns, and that's why he tried to handle it with fists.
yeah, like
But the nigga pulled the strap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you really can't even like know how to handle shit. This was just was saying like you could be on one type of time, but a nigga on a whole different one. You know what I'm saying? And then we just saw this. The same shit almost just happened to Yak. Kodak. He put his hands to somebody put out a gun, he got shot, he didn't get killed.
No, Yak ran over there though. I saw it like his homies got into it. Yak ran over there. Did his thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Then that's when the guns came out.
But you would say that's the honorable thing, right? You see your boys taking the L, you supposed to go in, that's what you're supposed to do. But now we get to the point where it's like, bro, you at the risk of losing it all.
You're the cash cow. I think if you're the cash cow, you shouldn't even be involved.
That's a fact.
Like I at this point, like Kodak is the man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like out of all them young boys, he like one of the top dogs. So I just think like if it's a situation where his homies is getting into something, no, nigga, sit in the car. Like you don't gotta show like first of all, he showed us that he's capable and he's not like a nut or whatever.
Right.
But we don't need to see that anymore. You're a rapper, bro. You the money. You the money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he should never even have to go into those type of situations. If somebody got him cornered and he by himself, that's one thing.
All right, cool, yeah.
But like for him to be jumping in the fights and shit like that, he shouldn't have to go through that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So that's how I see this rap shit with these rappers, especially the young ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm the multi-millionaire rapper, I'm getting all these sales and shit. I don't want to be involved in none of that.
That's a fact.
Niggas got a lot of pride though.
That too.
No, that is. Niggas got a lot of pride.
And to go back to and I was about to say, thank you for bringing up pride because I was actually about to say that's a lot of what the shit with the girl shit is. It's not that they care so much about these
It's
females.
not the girl, bro.
It's the fact
not
that it's pride. You can't stand a nigga talking to something that you're already like.
What your man say? What your man Cole say? Pride is the devil.
Pride is the devil. Yeah, see, that's it.
Pride is the devil.
Man,
bro.
get to talking. But I heard it was shots being thrown.
I can see that.
So that antagonized another person. Another person.
It's easier
got
said
pride.
than done. You know what I'm saying? Like I can sit here and be like, "Yo, you gotta, walk away or whatever."
Yeah,
nigga. Like, when
Yeah.
you in that fire, sometimes you just can't.
Oh man,
It takes a lot for you, man.
I think about some of the things I did that I would think to now would have got me killed.
Facts.
Like there's a lot of shit,
Facts.
bro. There's a lot of shit I pulled up on. I'm thinking about now, and I'm hearing about like because it's crazy because I swear it wasn't like that when we were in
bro,
the mix,
niggas are still getting their knuckle on.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of shit, crazy shit I pulled up to.
You really gotta tread lightly
nothing
now.
with nothing on me.
Exactly.
Just
Exactly.
like
Can't do that now.
Like
you
now,
cannot do that shit now. That shit would definitely get you chalked. Like I'll be like, nah,
Shit,
bro.
we all got our
Doing
share of
none of
times we
that.
went up like a girl, female friend, or a family member.
Yeah.
Yo, such and such did. All right, we gonna come up there. We go up there. We ain't got nothing.
nothing.
You know what I'm
Nothing.
saying? Now,
Bro, I
no.
remember I had nothing. Oh,
even call
man.
me.
Atlantic City, I had nothing. I pulled up to 3 old heads.
Don't call me unless like
He said,
it's
"Don't
some
even
life
call
or
me."
death shit. Don't call me. Like if you gonna go back to this nigga next week, don't call me.
That's true.
I had to learn that.
Because you can walk
I
into
definitely
something.
had to learn
Exactly,
that.
bro.
You can walk into something and you think, you know what, I'm about to go up here and de-escalate this. Man, you pull up, niggas can assume you got something.
Exactly. That's how
Bro,
shit happens.
it's crazy. I literally talk about something that went through what I went through. I tried to pull up for a cousin and try to de-escalate a situation. got into a fight. Luckily, nothing else happened after that, but it was just like, and then, like you said, situation was a squash. They still doing their thing. Bro, it happens literally all the time. Now I said to myself at that point, like, none of y'all call me with none of this bullshit. None of that boyfriend shit. None of that. Like,
it's tough, bro. It's tough to go through that.
That shit is
especially, you know, if you like famous people go through that shit too. You know what I'm saying? It's probably different, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, if I'm the guy, I ain't getting into none of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely
that's definitely today. Like I said, today, man, I'm scared of y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm scared of y'all niggas.
Get shot so easily, bro. Shit crazy.
And the thing is, I'm scared that what I might even do to y'all niggas. Like, that's the crazy part. I don't want y'all to make me have to pull the blick. I don't want you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm scared on both ends. I don't want no problems with nobody, bro.
Folks, Brucey the rapper just got popped. I don't know what he was getting into or whatever, but he was up and coming rapper out north. Shit.
That's
got
crazy.
popped on Monday.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
So,
that.
you know,
shout out to him. Yeah, definitely.
Hope
he pulled over there. Oh, he's gone.
died?
Oh, R.I.P. Man, I thought you were saying he made.
No, I was saying like, bro, Philly, like,
just crazy.
Yeah,
out
we
here,
looking
man.
outside of Philly. These other rappers that's famous, but Philly, this shit crazy.
Yeah, R.I.P. to him, man. That's crazy.
R.I.P.
So that's everybody just chill the fuck out, man. We ain't got none of this shit is worth it, bro. I'm trying to think, like, can we really even think of a logical reason why any of these rappers have died? Like, real, like,
probably not.
Outside of some shit that probably go back to like actual street shit that we might not know about. But like a lot of the shit that be happening, bro, it's really over nothing. Especially like now we're talking about Viral. He coming out with an album tomorrow. I hope that shit will be dope.
And then all right. So leading from that, so you got picking sides now. So what about when somebody picking sides?
Is
that a valuable reason? Is that a reason to beef?
It's not
rapper to get killed.
Well, it's definitely not a reason to beef. So it's hard to pick sides over some shit that shouldn't have been a beef in the first place. But now we're talking about life. See, this is the problem. We get to a point where life is lost. So now the beef is legit.
Yeah, this is real.
Like now this is real life shit. You know what I'm saying? And speak with something that we had talked about before. Like, how do you tell somebody to get over some shit when somebody lost their brother? Yeah. Somebody lost their father. Like now it's to the point where you can't tell that person nothing. I want to see that other person that did that gone. You feel me?
Bro, I hate to have to be the person that has to be around somebody that just had like something, say somebody, your folks just, lost a family member to killing or whatever. I hate to be the person that got to be there with them at the time because it's like, what the fuck you gonna say?
Right. What are you gonna say? Where? How do you calm that person
chill out,
down?
bro. Don't even think about doing
listen,
that.
The black community, we got enough of this. Like nobody out here none of that shit.
It's the reality.
I was actually talking to my uncles last week about the same thing. They like 40, 49, 50, right. And I was telling them the same thing. My uncle, he was trying to tell me like the young boys these days got to chill out and you know what I'm saying. We need to stop killing each other and all that. I said the same exact thing we just said. You can't tell somebody if you go to tell somebody right now, hey, we got to increase the peace, man. We can't. We got to stop the violence. A person gonna say, "Oh, hey, you gotta get the fuck out of my face."
I'll shoot you.
You not about to tell me not to. You know what I'm saying? Like
retaliation. Is
I grew up with this.
Yeah, motherfucker, I feel that way,
bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like how you gonna tell me? Yeah, and that's why I'm saying. That's why the shit like that's why I say that's why I say it's going too far. But that's why we gotta not get it there in the first place. Like realize the shit that y'all decide to take there before there's ever life lost in a situation. Realize this is a reason to get there because once it's there, it's up and it's stuck.
Yeah, that's not coming down. You can do the words. Like, people can do the words. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a chance that people can.
And you can even get over a broken jaw. Maybe a nigga might be on your top for that for a while, but but it'll heal and they'll forget.
You can get over that.
Like,
you're not afraid to die, man.
Yeah,
but think about it. He was a big rapper.
Who?
Von.
Right. So are you saying?
I'm saying like he is. Like somebody, you know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody just going, especially his side. They not gonna.
Oh, they're not gonna chill.
They're not gonna chill on
everything.
All right, so
he did.
So let's talk about this shit that's on the surface.
Documented, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying not to say
it.
I was trying not to say it, but
yeah, I mean, we talk about the shit he did.
Not like that. Yeah, like
yo,
like some people make music.
Yeah,
some people live music.
Yeah,
he lived their music.
Lived their music. Yeah, that was definitely a border, and that's why I'm like, I don't want to say I would never say I don't feel bad or whatever, but I'm saying like that man lived and died by that sword. That's all I will say.
I don't think
that man lived and died by that sword. See
the way that he went out, I'm sure his I'm not excusing anything, but I'm saying I'm sure he lived by some type of code.
Right.
So I don't think he probably was out here just doing shit.
And one thing I have to say for sure, bro. Like, and I ain't gonna. I couldn't lie when I heard this point. I couldn't lie. If it was the other way around, we be saying Von is really about that. Like he really we're saying all this. He shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have pulled. But we know if it was the other way around. Everybody be calling Von the hardest nigga out here, bro.
That's facts, bro.
Like somebody pulled up on Von. He started
That's
letting
how it
off.
goes.
Like,
That's how it go. But we gotta stop this chain reaction and this killing shit.
Yeah, for
it's just a chain reaction, bro.
And it shouldn't be a good look on either side. That's my point. Like
it's not about who's right. It's
not
like.
Exactly.
That's it. He was like, if it was flipped, that's what it would have been.
Exactly.
I pray to God that nothing come out of this Durk and NBA YoungBoy stuff though.
All right, so let's get in. That's what I'm trying to get into. We keep going off track. But that's what we're getting into right now. Is it going somewhere? Because shit has hit the surface now. We already talked about the post. Now we getting tracks. Now we getting Durk. And this is allegedly because he put it out as his props.
Yeah, this is all props.
It's all props.
It's not real.
But Durk is claiming allegedly that he's been spinning the block for these niggas.
Durk got chill.
He got chill.
That's all I can say.
You gotta chill out.
Come on, Durk. Like,
You gotta chill.
go ahead, bro. Say what you gotta say. Durk got chill, man.
But you know what I thought? You know what's crazy? This is the contradiction to me because I hate. This is the part that made me hate myself when it comes to this hip hop shit. I'm against a lot of shit, but the shit is so hot.
But you like it, yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
As soon as I heard that nigga say that shit, I was like, oh.
Like I said, I listen to all bullshit.
This nigga say he been spinning. Y'all talking about he ain't spinning for Von. He say he been spinning. Like I don't know, man. It's the street shit in me. I don't know. Like I would. At the end of the day, I was like, damn, it's crazy because like he's just addressing what people keep putting on him. So it's like he gotta feel like he gotta respond because it's like it's at the point when it's dragging him down. Yeah. Like people literally saying like in his comments, you ain't spit for Von.
You still ain't spit.
He's in a tough position.
Yeah, really tough position.
Remember his brother got rocked? Remember?
Right.
Like so he in a tough position. A couple people got rocked that was in his camp.
Just off the
he
last
too
year.
mainstream at this point to do something. Like you know what I'm saying? He couldn't spin the block on 6ix9ine.
Right.
Nah, man.
He
Yeah.
Like that.
He couldn't. He can't spin the block on somebody that killed his brother. You Durk. So it's like people saying all this stuff, but they're not
and
being
then
about
and then he got people pulling up on him.
It's crazy.
And the wifey banging the gas up.
I mean, he defended himself.
Right.
But as far as him spinning the block on, somebody, he can't be doing that, man. That's why I said even him saying it, you gotta chill, Durk.
I speak of him a lot.
I mean, because let's put it this way: anybody on their side that get rocked from Harry, he a suspect now, right? Even with him saying this is all props, like he's a suspect, right? Yeah. And I know they saying Jay-Z trying to, they saying Jay trying to get that shit thrown out.
Get the lyrics, you can't lose the lyrics.
One thing is, bro, like that's how you know the rap game has changed. Everything has changed because 50 and Jthaboul been beefing for how long?
Right. And nobody ever tried to use their lyrics against them, and nobody did.
Like niggas might say some shit. They might rap some shit, but
niggas got stabbed. A lot of niggas got stabbed in that.
They got stabbed back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
50 got stabbed. Ty got stabbed. A lot of people got stabbed.
But it's
in that
like
beef.
it should never got to shooting. Like I don't think 50 Cent ever said like I'm gonna shoot Jthaboul or nothing like that, or vice versa. They just don't see eye to eye. And they never will. And that's
I
okay.
don't fuck with
Why can't that be okay? Why can't they just stop there?
That should be okay.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I'm saying. And I think that's what type of time Von was on. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy that he did because the little knucklehead retard ass nigga wanted to pop off a gun because
what's his name? Timmy or something?
Lil Tim. Like it's goofy to me because it's like, bro.
Tim.
First of all, this is why. So even though I said in reverse, it probably looked at different. I also want to say realistically, Von would have never did that exactly. Von would never let off a gun in downtown Atlanta.
It don't make sense.
It don't make any fucking sense,
make sense
bro.
for Lil Tim to do it.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense for Lil Tim to do it. That's what I'm saying. He's a fucking, he's a nitwit, bro. Like, I can't really give him credit on doing something so fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? It was a dumb thing to do because where you was at, who it was. It was like, clearly, nigga, just get this nigga off him, bro. Like, why are you popping a gun?
Let me go on the other side of y'all. Let me go on the other side.
Go ahead.
So you said he shouldn't have did it.
Just based
you don't
off
think he
of,
should have did it, especially like where it was,
where
at,
it was, who
whatever,
it was,
all
what was going on, and what was. Go ahead, yeah.
All right.
Just, you know what I'm saying.
Quando is his money,
right?
That's his brand.
He's
protecting his brand.
That's a fact.
I feel we can't really tell him he's wrong for doing it. We could say he was wrong, like looking at the situation. Oh yeah, he was wrong for, you know what I'm saying, pulling
Mm-hmm.
out a gun. But let him tell it. I doubt he feel like he wrong.
No, yeah,
because
no,
I'm protecting
yeah,
my.
because he's too. That's what I'm saying. He's not
And then
smart
again,
enough to realize
how
that
you
was a
said it-
dumb decision. That's what I'm saying.
how you said about Vaughn.
Yeah.
you know, all,
Yeah.
you know, all the shit that whatever. So you don't think that played a part in it either?
Well, all the shit that Von, what?
Allegedly,
Shit, he probably
been,
like, listen,
been
man.
in, been through, did, and all
What
that
the
shit in
shit, the
Chicago.
Chicago shit?
Yeah,
They don't got nothing to do with Quan though, no.
you don't think so?
Them niggas heard
That
just
gives
like us.
the outlook on that person. If
Yeah.
this is a serial
Oh,
killer.
you
I'm
saying
not doing-
okay.
we not-
You're
Ain't taking no
saying
chances.
'Cause I don't
okay, I
know.
get what you're saying.
You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
think
saying?
that's what you were trying to
I ain't
say.
taking no
Yeah,
chances.
You're
I
trying
get
to say
that.
the Von perception.
It's
was-
looking like
It's looking like, oh,
I
this
wanna fight.
is a Chantel killer. We're gonna have to might kill this. I get what
yeah,
you're saying.
you know what I'm saying. And I'm not
yeah.
saying this
Yeah,
right.
You
I'm
don't
not
get that
saying
much
it's
time to
right.
think in those type of situations either.
That's a fact.
It's just you gotta be proactive. I'm sorry. Like you try to be reactive, that shit could have went a different way. That's what I'm saying. Like he probably looking at it like, and it ain't like none of them supposedly had no.
Oh, they got
Drinks with 'em?
Yeah, more of them got killed because they were trying to shoot back. That's the. So,
It's too much.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That was a
crazy time.
bad.
It was a
day
bad
for
night. I'm not gonna lie.
OTF.
It was a bad night.
But I'm just saying for OTF in general, because they didn't lose nobody on their side. They lost 3 people that night. That's crazy.
Yeah. You're right.
Because they were. That's what I'm saying. They took their shit out trying to return fire, and the cops shot them.
Oof, yeah.
Like that's crazy. But that's why I tell you. That's why it's a dumb place to pull out a gun. Downtown, it was cops all over the place.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Definitely
man.
right
This is
about
very
that.
tricky, bro.
It's a very it's a
Two
very
of the
sticky
hottest
situation.
dudes going. I hate when there's 2 of the hottest people going at it. I can't be a hot nigga and a bum.
Like I do, like I do, like.
I don't like the NBA as much as Dirk though. Dirk really my
It ain't
nigga.
about what we like though, bro. It's about the masses, bro.
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
love
But
and
you just saying just the fact that
yeah,
there's 2
like
hot
they,
niggas.
Like
in
if you
general.
go consensus, like NBA YoungBoy is like the
He's
man.
on top right now.
And,
Bet.
and his label be doing him dirty. He's still thriving.
Yeah, he.
Yo, why is he the only nigga that be like Atlanta won't let me? Like he the only one that complain about Atlanta, but still put out as much
Music as he want. Yeah,
everybody
like-
else act like I can't do it. Uzi, I can't do it. Meek, I can't do it. This nigga,
That nigga
It
like,
be like
a
every
money
week.
machine.
It-
This shit is dropping.
and he put out albums with other niggas.
Yeah. So what is that going on? Like how you doing this? How you getting this?
Tell Meek something, cause this nigga act like he can't do shit. He acting like he
Better
can't.
holler at him, bro.
Like what the fuck is happening?
That shit is crazy though.
All right, so we got 2 albums coming out. Baby, The Baby,
And-
no,
and
stop.
Young Boy.
NBA YoungBoy, and then we got Von, and then we got Dirk
Next week.
Hold on, the
The
baby
11th.
and young boy together.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
dropping tomorrow.
I'm gonna tune in tomorrow.
You like that? You like that combination?
Yeah,
I'm tuning in.
I think they going.
I'm tuning in, but do we? I was gonna ask that first. Do we like that combination?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all think they make good music together?
You want to the what I like is the energy.
Yeah.
That's
That
it.
is a lot.
I
Of
just
energy
like
on
the
track.
energy.
I ain't going to it looking for no fucking bars.
I ain't worried about no bars. Hell no. I'm
but
just talking
I'm
about the
just saying, I was
energy.
just-
saying, Jay, yeah,
I was just wondering in general, like, do those 2 niggas mesh that well? To
I
be
do
like,
think so. I think they
okay.
can.
I think they cool. I think they cool. Now
The
I
fact
ain't
that they
saying-
got a tape done, that tell you a lot. So if
That's a
it
fact.
couldn't be done, they wouldn't have did it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. That's 12 songs.
Yeah.
So whose album gonna shine through those three records?
You said the baby
The
and
Baby, Von, and then Dirk. Even though Dirk comes out next week, I just want to throw him in there. So it's just like who's gonna have the hottest?
I don't know what to expect from a Vine album right now. I don't
Yeah.
know what to expect. I don't know what's gonna be on that motherfucker. So I don't really have nothing to say.
me either.
Dirk is gonna be Dirk, and Dirk ain't drop an album in a minute.
But it's been about almost 2 years at least, right? Because the last thing was the deluxe version of the.
Nah, it only been a
Grandson.
year. It only been a year.
Only been a year since.
Remember we was
Grandson?
talking about it.
Yeah.
The
January
joint that had
22nd.
Kanye Crazy on there. That was last year.
Yeah. That was beginning. That was January.
Dirk for the win.
Yeah.
Dirk on
yeah.
the one.
I definitely.
And I'm gonna say something.
Album sales wise though.
I don't personally listen to Dirk like that.
Really?
For real?
I don't, but I know that he's hot because when I do hear him, he always on some shit. But I don't like listen to Dirk on my own time. I know that's different, but
Yeah, I mean,
it's not on purpose.
I understand it though. Yeah, I understand that.
I listen to a lot of Dirk. I don't know when it started either, bro. It was just started out of nowhere. It just started with like Neighborhood Hero and just went off from there.
Though. He hot though.
like
Like I'll never, go
I didn't
listen
listen
to
because
him.
I didn't really listen to him. His early, like his early shit, like besides This Is What You Want and
I don't think I'm just not really a Chicago dude.
yeah. So you don't even really fuck with any of the
Like I'll listen to it but it's not something I like on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Like somebody be like, Herb just dropped, I'll listen to it, give it a couple days. Every now and then I'll take a couple songs and put it in a rotation, but I won't just be like, yo, I'm listening to Durk album today.
Yo, I'm just getting into Herb.
A lot of people don't like Herb.
I did not like Herb at all, bro.
I ain't like him. I ain't like that offbeat shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I hate that.
That,
but it's actually kind of like he finding a way to make it work now.
I get it, but when he rap, I said it on the first episode. Man, when he rap, he can rap.
He do his thing. Yeah.
When he on beat, that nigga can rap his ass off.
Lil Reese's, I ain't like the song since he had with Ross. It's us.
Oh yeah,
that was years ago.
That was what, like 2013, 14, something like that. Yeah.
Chief Keef had his run. I was fucking with him back in the day.
Yo, I never was.
Never.
I like
Love
I wasn't like on. Yeah, I knew the songs, but I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, like on them. Like I was listening to Durk before that. I was listening to Durk by like 2012.
FB Duck had some shit.
Who? Oh,
FBG
Duck.
Yeah.
Bro, the only thing Duck is responsible for one of the Durk's best songs. Should have ducked.
Oh man.
That's bro. When I tell you, I didn't even know this shit was about him when I first heard that song. But once I did find out that song was about him, it made me like feel guilty and like it more. I liked it more because when he say because I thought it was a hot line before I knew we talked about when he say before you died your ass a goofy, now he famous and shit. I'm just like, that's a hot ass line. But then when I put a face to that shit, I'm like, yo.
That's how I felt about
God damn.
Yo,
that's how I felt about the Maya Nelly song, Murder on My Mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The shit fucked up, but I listen to the song every day for a series of time. Like, the shit's fucked up, bro, but that song
I heard
crazy.
so many people say the same thing you just said.
Like, yo, I go home now and listen to that shit like, damn, this shit crazy. Like, this shit really
horror movie.
It's fucking
That's
crazy.
hip hop's horror movie right
it
there.
It is, man.
Yeah,
oh,
that is.
Man.
That is. Damn.
Oh, but
yeah, but shout out to Duck because I don't know a single Duck song. I know Duck from his DJ Van interviews. He gave some good ass DJ Van interviews. I didn't ever actually listen to his music. But you know, it's crazy because his mom is like, she's like campaigning for this whole no longer missing dead ops in your songs, and I'm actually for that too. But I just found it odd to be coming from the mother of who probably did it religiously the worst.
How?
Like Duck used to. Duck literally released like right before he got killed. Then he released a song where he dissed like 20 dead rappers.
It's called Dead Bitches or something like
Yeah,
that.
Absolutely.
I'm like, he's like the worst example for this shit.
But how deep is you into like these YouTubers that got like Hassan Campbell? I listen to him, bro. Listen, he's arguing FB Duck mom on what's that joint they had over the summer? Everybody was on there like a big Zoom call.
The Zoom shit, yeah.
It was a different. The fuck was it called? Remember that? What was that joint they had over the summer? When the pandemic last year, everybody used to join. Like a call joint. I can't think of the name.
Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, just a call. Oh, I thought you were talking about like.
No, like they went in on Clubhouse. He like, you know what I'm saying? He apologized to her eventually, but he basically was saying the same thing. Like Duck mom know damn well he was out here terrorizing motherfuckers. And it's like it's hard.
Doing the same thing to other people's moms that she going through right now.
Yeah, so it's like she act like she don't know this stuff. No, like if I was out there acting a fool, I want my mom to acknowledge it and then be an advocate to tell other people, don't, my son made some bad choices.
Like that's the fact because I would have liked to see her use her son as the example before trying to get people to stop saying her son's name.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? Because it's like that's kind of
too late in the game, like bro, like we all know this shit. Like shit, we document like. Niggas be terrorizing out here, and it happens, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you don't feel bad or have sympathy, but be realistic.
Yeah.
And don't sugarcoat shit.
She do be just, when I see her, like, she do act
crazy
like
as
he
hell,
don't,
bro. Like, the shit
he never
she was
did
doing,
anything.
bro, was crazy.
I'm just over here smiling at the line. He died his ass a
This
you famous.
That shit was legendary.
And then he dropped the beat after that. Then Pooh Shiesty come on after that shit, bro. Yo, that was one of the hottest. Like, yo, that's a hot ass song. Should Have Ducked is a hot ass song, bro. That shit would have won a Grammy if it wasn't so goddamn
controversial.
What it was.
Yeah, everybody knew what it was.
Yo, that shit is hot. I don't know. Do other people like that song like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Huh?
I like that shit.
Yeah, I never really talked about anyone about that song, but that's one of my favorite Durk songs. Like, I can't help it. That shit hot. We got to wrap it up though. Got anything else to say about on this subject?
Nah, I'm just waiting for all the albums.
Waiting for all the albums to come out. We're gonna see. We're gonna compare. Maybe in the next episode we'll compare. They should all be out by the time we shoot again.
Yeah.
We'll look at them, see who had the better album, who had the better project, who had the trash as joint. Who sold the most? Who you think gonna sell the most? Did y'all say?
That ain't even a question.
Yeah,
Dirk definitely.
Are we really definitively saying that? Because NBA been creep. Well,
I'm putting my money on Dirk.
yeah. Well, I will comfortably put my money on Dirk. But I was just saying, do we not want to give NBA and Baby some credit that they might?
I will.
They
close.
might.
You think so?
It'll be close first week.
Because they both got their own
both of them
perspective
together?
fan base. They both got a
so?
fan base, like heavy fan base. So if they come together, it could be something. I'm just saying.
How did Dirk and Lil Baby sales do?
It was midway. It was like 200 first week.
No, it was like
Yeah,
156.
the
Oh, it was
baby.
less? It was
It was
less than that?
156.
The baby and the baby and NBA can do that then.
They could do that.
156,
They
you
could
think?
do. They could do that, bro. I'm just saying that fan base.
They doing that
all
alone.
based off fan base, bro.
Bro, remember we be talking about themselves.
Yeah, especially. Okay, here what might hold them back. Here's why Hook might be right. NBA has already been flooding the streets too much. He already just put out a combination album with Birdman like less than a half a month ago.
YB.
So maybe people are not going to be flocking to listen to more NBA so soon. And for that, I would say the tipping scale definitely go to Dirk because we ain't getting no new Dirk in a minute, and he on fire right now.
People waiting.
People been
because
waiting
like
on
you said
Dirk.
earlier, he's under pressure.
Yeah. People
He under a
definitely
lot of
wanna see what's
pressure.
up.
A lot of spotlight. I ain't gonna say pressure, but you get what
Spotlight.
I mean. Like,
Spotlight is on.
yeah.
And
It's
people
on
gonna
him.
wait. The people gonna be waiting for the Vine lines. They gonna be waiting for the NBA lines. They gonna be waiting for all that shit. So especially, I think he definitely he definitely turned the heat up with Aha.
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
he turned the heat up with
He
that.
did.
So we gonna get out here. Rap Q episode 3. We're in the books. Jthaboul.
Your boy Hook.
Appreciate my man Dove. Thanks for coming out with us, Big Stepper. And you already know we out of here, man. Peace.